here, and today we are making a dessert that everyone thinks it's hard to make. But let me tell you that this dessert is so easy that I am 8 years old girl can make it. Yes, you guessed it right. We are making crème caramel today. So if I can do it, you can do it. So let's get started. So let me go through the ingredients and the process. So what we basically have for our ingredients, we have got some eggs over here, and we have got some water, a little bit of water, and we have got some sugar. We've got some 6 eggs, some more sugar, some vanilla extract, and some milk and some salt to make it a bit of flavor. So this is to make our caramel, and this is to make our custard. And then we are gonna put our salt to make it a bit of flavor. Okay, so you have a fair idea what will be happening. So I have some sugar and water which I will be making for the caramel here. So before we start the custard, the wonderful, rich and creamy custard we all love, I am going to make the caramel. The wonderful layer of caramel goes with the bottom of the ramekin, here's which actually becomes the top. So now let's start making our caramel. So what we're gonna basically do, we are gonna slowly put it back on, very slow on, slowly heat, very slow. Alright, perfect. So now we have to put all of our sugar inside, alright? So slowly by slowly. So righty. It's looking good. And then we have to put a bit of our water. A little bit of water. And when we know when it's ready, when it's all nice and brown. Alright? So guys, what actually I am doing is creating a wet caramel. I like the process of a wet caramel. It's fantastic, and whether you are making caramel sauce or anything else. If you are going to make a dry caramel, which is just sugar and not water, then what could happen is the sugar start to melt and caramelize unevenly, which create the crystal and change automatically. Your entire pot will become crystallized. Then you have to start all over again. The easy way to cook evenly to put the lid on top. So what happens? The steam rises all the way up to the pot and swirls down, washing away the slime of the pot. Unfortunately, I don't have a lid of this pot, so I am going to do it without it. Always swirl the pot. Never stir with a spoon or a spatula, because what it will do, it will become foam crystallized of your wooden spoon or spatula, and when you put it back again in the pot, it will crystallize your sugar. It should take anywhere from 5 to 10 minutes. It should create a nice dark caramel, because that's the color is also give the fantastic flavor to the custard. So now it starts to get bubbly. So as you can see, the caramel is start to get yellowish color. So now I am going to swirl the caramel so it gets even and it starts to smell nice and nutty. And really have to make sure you are really cooking the caramel to nice, beautiful dark color. So now you can see it's nice and dark. Now I'm going to put these in ramekins. Make sure you don't burn your finger. So it's now time to make our custard base. But before that, I think I am missing something to mix. There you are, little Whisk. You need us to help with. So we are going to start our custard base. So what we'll be needing is 6 eggs. Let me put out my 6 eggs inside. Alrighty, I'm gonna my 6 eggs here, right? I'm gonna put that in. So I put my 6 eggs here, alright? So I'm gonna put 100 grams of sugar lightly. Right? So what I'm gonna do next, I'm gonna whisk that up. Hello, little Whisk. Gonna whisk that up. Gonna give it a right whisk. And I'll give you a tip. You can just do it at number 8 because it's probably easier to whisk it for you. Alright. Just keep on whisking it. Righty. Alright, when we have whisked our ingredients inside, we are going to put 1 liter of milk. Right, so I've got 1 liter of milk here, right? So just be careful. Don't want to spill. Because when we are a chef, we never spill and make a mess. Ooh, look at this looking so good. Alright, so we put our milk inside. Alrighty, so let's whisk it up slowly and don't spill it, alright? After that, when we have put our milk inside, let's put a bit of vanilla extract. Alrighty, let me put a bit of vanilla extract. Put it in. So we're just gonna put 1 teaspoon. There, that's enough. Alright, for 1 teaspoon of that, just gonna very quickly whisk that up, alright? Good. After that, we're gonna put a very pinch of salt, right? To give that flavor. A very pinch of salt. Perfect. Alright. The next step is like all professional pastry chefs do to strain the custard mixture. Now I'm going to pour it in the strainer. Nice and slowly. Alright. And straining it a bit slowly. And that's enough. And now I have poured them into this. Pour it in my ramekin. Then now we have to pour our custard in here, alright? Right. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna carefully and slowly pour it. Nice and even and slowly. We're just gonna stop there, alright? Perfect. So now I have poured them in ramekins. You can see that what I have done, I put a tea towel in this tray. So the ramekins will not slide. The next step is to create a hot water bath, or in French, it's called a bain-marie. Now let's pour the hot water carefully. You might be wondering, why do I have a cloth? Well, so our ramekins won't slide off. So now we are prepared to put it in the oven, and we have to put our ramekins in the hot water, right? So just be careful because it's a bit hot water, so just be careful. Right. Ready? Gonna put it slowly, alright? Make sure don't spill. Gonna slowly put it in. bottom, because right all at the bottom, twisting it all around. Make sure you're putting your knife all at the bottom, because when you take it out, you do not want it to like not come out, because we want our cream caramel to come out. So what I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna get my flower plate, nice fancy plate here. Alrighty, so I've got this, my cream caramel. I'm just gonna leave it here. I'm gonna put this in my hand, alright? Put this plate upside down, like this. Ready? And flip that all around. Alright, so what I'm gonna do with this little fella, I'm just gonna make this little fella come out from here, from this. Okay, so we're gonna tap it. You can see that our caramel's coming out, so that's probably giving us a good sign. It's probably slowly coming back up. So we've given that a tap, so it should be coming nicely coming. Ooh, perfect! That came out very nicely on our plate. So that came out really nice. You can see all of that caramel coming out. That nice caramel on top. See that nice custard. So now let me cut that one up. We're gonna cut that in a triangle. Oh, it looks like Simona's jelly. Wobbly wobbly. Gonna cut that in a triangle. Alright, make sure it's all the way on the bottom. Right, so I'm just gonna leave that on the side with my palette knife, alright?